Hi, I'm Roger and welcome back to the Tractor Tech channel. I like cutting firewood, but really don't enjoy splitting it that much. It just seems like a real tedious job to me or something, I don't know. It's very strenuous also. I have a split-second log splitter that's a very nice splitter. If I were to upgrade this splitter, I don't have a clue what splitter I would buy right now. But I have an idea to make splitting firewood easier. This idea can be implemented to any log splitter. So I'm going to get the splitter inside and get to working on it right now. To make things better, my idea is to put a patio umbrella on the log splitter. This is a 9-foot patio umbrella. Purchased it off of Amazon. It's available in various colors. I'm going to have a link in the video description in case you are interested in purchasing one. Then while I'm at it, I'm going to make a holder for the log lifter handle. The splitter has a mechanical log lifter, and a lot of times I can just push my foot against it if it's empty or if there's just like one little round on it and pick it up. But if there's something big and heavy on it, you're going to need the handle to pick it up. So a lot of times we really don't use it because you have to carry the handle out, and the handle has to be stored in the garage somewhere aside from the splitter, and this way it can be kept on the splitter, and when we're out splitting wood it'll be there. It can be put back on the splitter when it's not in use while we're splitting wood, so there's no fear of running over it with a tractor or tripping over it or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get some metal out and the tools and start cutting. This splitter has an adjustable axle, so I'm just going to make my umbrella mount bolt on here. I don't like drilling or welding onto things. This way it'll be easily removable. Here's the almost completed umbrella mount and log lifter handle holder. The only reason it's not completed is because it's not painted. I went to get some paint yesterday. The place I stopped at didn't have the paint. I want to use the black hammer finish paint because this is kind of like a textured finish here, and I like the hammered finish paints. They are very durable. So next thing, I'll go ahead and put the umbrella in there and show you what things look like. So this umbrella I purchased on Amazon. It was around $50. Comes in various colors. I got one in red, as you can see, to match the wood splitter. Now, one problem the splitter's always had is it has a log lifter, but there's nowhere to keep the handle when you're splitting wood. So you have to bend over and pick it up, lean it against a piece of wood. It usually slides off, and you have to, bend over, pick it up. And then with it laying around, I don't like tools laying around when there's a piece of equipment in use, like the tractor running around, because then, there's a possibility it could get run over by the tractor. I'm always very careful about that kind of stuff. I always try to set tools up next to a tree or something. So now I have a place to keep the handle when the splitter is in use, or when it's stored inside the garage, it's not leaning up against something. So I kind of killed two birds with one stone. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time. The pipe for this handle to slide down inside of, I've had it on the splitter for literally years and I've never got around to it. So since I was doing the umbrella mount, I thought now would be a good time to go ahead and do this also. Now, another thing you can do with this umbrella mount, you can kind of see it's starting to get dark. There are lights you can get to put on the umbrellas, or you could just use some regular old magnetic work lights if you are splitting when it gets darker, but you probably shouldn't be splitting when it's dark anyways. But that's just another possibility. Then if it starts raining, I have a little bit of shelter. This umbrella is a 9-foot umbrella also. And whenever you do a project, you need to think things through. I tried thinking things through about where to mount this umbrella. Initially I was going to mount it on the right side of the splitter, but since we pull up to the right side of the splitter with the tractor and the bucket, thought if a round of wood would fall off, it would damage the umbrella possibly, or the tractor bucket could possibly bump into it and damage the umbrella. So I thought it'd be much safer having it over here out of the way. Then I was also thinking about mounting an umbrella onto the conveyor, having just a mount for it. I could take this umbrella off and put it on my conveyor. But then I got to thinking, sometimes we might be a little bit of distance away from the conveyor and be throwing wood in there, so a piece of wood could hit the umbrella. But I do have an old umbrella mount like goes underneath a patio table, so I can use that. So this umbrella will also be dual purpose for the splitter or the conveyor, or really if I'm doing any kind of work now, this can just be like a work umbrella for shade. I can grab that mount and set it down wherever I'm working. So this is going to be a pretty nice addition to have around, I guess, for other projects too. Wouldn't be too surprised that if some companies that make wood splitters didn't start putting umbrella mounts on their splitters now. I think it'd be a great addition to any wood splitter. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you have a great week.